On day one, I built a basic thought saving app, and today it thinks for you. It groups, tags, summarizes instantly with zero effort from the user. This was the moment it stopped being a notes app and became Thought Archive. I realized something. The most valuable ideas aren't the ones that are the loudest, but they're the ones that you revisit. And unless your system shows you what actually matters, you'll forget everything that would have changed you. So I removed the noise. No more asking the users to organize your mind. With Notes app, you shouldn't be micromanaging your thoughts and micromanaging your notes. Instead, it does it for you via AI tags and grouping. Now you can speak and type a thought, it pulls it into the right zone, it gives it a title, it gives it a summary, and gives it some tags. Completely organized by AI with a curated list that I made that will group it specifically into the correct list. No randomness, just clarity. So your thoughts don't just get saved, they get surfaced. And then I had to push it one step further with Supabase real time. Every single thought you put into it is automatically updated. It feels like it's actually listening rather than just grouping. And when I mean by listening, I mean that literally, because in the next episode I will be adding voice integration and a few extra features for this application. And here's what hit me. It wasn't about features. It was about feel. Does the app feel like your brain? Does it make you think clearer just by using it? For the first time, the answer felt like yes. Welcome to day 2 of the build. Okay, so what's next to be completed? Let's ask ChatGPT. What's next to be completed? And what should I focus on next? Okay, so we're currently around 40 to 45% through it, and what we need to do next is the AI tagging, the thoughts display page, the edit delete page, and the voice input page. And then after that, we can polish it up. But before we continue, I did do some extra research by going through Twitter, looking at YouTube videos and whatnot, and this is what came up. So I looked at this and I was just intrigued. And instead of having to redo the project, if I just put some extra research into it, then it will be a lot easier to follow through with. So what I'm going to do is go through these, because this person is going through issues, but I haven't done any of these, which means these are issues that I'm going to go through as well. So first things first, I'm going to go through is do the PRDs, rules, whatever, and then look through some of these replies. And I'm going to describe this to ChatGPT. So this is a tweet that was tweeted based on people using AI, and I'd like to go through these requirements, even though this person is confused. I haven't done any of these of the following, so let's cover in the gaps. So when continue on with the project, I don't have to start all over again, and I can just continue with this project. Is there anything that I'm missing from the PRD that will help me continue with this project further? Okay, let's continue step by step on what we should fix, and we'll go section by section so we can complete and do this project properly, so I don't run into any more errors. And then once that's complete, we can have a full PRD document that we can input into Cursor that will help us complete this project. Okay, step one, we need to lock in the shape of your thoughts data. This is the backbone of it. I have everything else, super basic. How can I confirm these projects? So let's go into Supabase. Okay, so we'll go into database, and then we'll go into tables. Okay, so let's listen to ChatGPT. What does it say here? Table, select the table, thoughts, and then I'm gonna screenshot this. Okay, so we have an issue that we've walked into. In my last video, my app was up and working properly, and there wasn't an issue with the ID. Is the issue going to be now, or is everything alright? Let me try run it, and if it works, what shall we do? Should I just leave it, or should I still create a new table? Okay, so I did do it, and it replied back to me as thought saved successfully. There hasn't really been any issues right now. And when I test the database connection, it says retest success, found 1 records. Okay, so what should I go into next? And give me the full PRD with all the information, and if there's anything missing, let me know so we can go into changing that and fixing that next. I want every single part of the PRD to be completed so that there'll be no issues further. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste this entire thing back into Cursor. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the recommended steps. Let's keep testing. I want to test it every single time after anything's been changed. Okay, cool. Still works. Alright, next. So every single time I have to reiterate how well AI is. All it's doing is AI is constantly just doing things for you. These steps wouldn't be able to be completed without AI, especially from someone who doesn't know code. Look at this. I'm not doing anything, and it's doing it all for me. It's actually so cool. Look, I haven't touched it, and it's creating all the files that I need to. It's creating the API route. It's removing anything that's unnecessary. The only thing that I did was copy and paste my OpenAI API key. Okay, so let's read through what it just told me. What it's done. Um, so what we've just built, AI power tagging every thought gets automatically tagged by GEA. Graceful fallback if AI fails, thoughts still save successfully. Real time feedback, users see progress as tags are generated. Server side processing, open API calls happen securely on your server. Then we can move on to building the thoughts page to save all your thoughts with AI generated tags. Okay, now let's do that. Let's give it a test and see what's going on with the app right now. Okay, so now we've run into our first error. Give it a copy and paste right into Casa. Oh, okay. So the issue is that I've ran into the limit. Should I just go and pay for the actual API? Okay, so now that I've paid for the AI usage, let's see if the error is going to pop up back again. Let's give it a refresh and see what happens. Okay, this is actually going very smoothly right now. Should I integrate the voice integration next, or should I go into creating the pages first? Because the voice integration is a major part of this project. Be honest and critical based on this. So just let me know what I should do next. I always like to tell AI to be honest and critical and analyze what to do next, because a lot of the times AI likes to cushion you and be a bit of a try to be a soft spot for you. We don't want that. This is also a nice tip. You should try to optimize your open AI usage by just asking ChatGPT how you can optimize it, whether it's through the actual OpenAI React file, no, whether it's through the OpenAI file or through the root file. Just make sure everything is as optimized as possible, because you don't want to take on unnecessary costs, because it's just going to keep charging you over and over and over again. Okay, so what has it told me after going through everything that I told it to? It's completely optimized it. Okay, let's type our thoughts here. Wherever it says, save thought, generating tags. Tags are being generated. Let's go through view all thoughts. Okay. Now we're going through another error. I think this is where I think this is going to turn into a debugging video in a moment. So the thought ID is likely a number from the UID, not a string, so it doesn't have the substring method. Perfect. The error was requiring thought ID from super likely to be treated as a different type. Lol, it's working. Filter by group. YouTube. Okay, yeah, we've got this. What's next? Wow, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. It's now working. What should I go onto? Making mess. Be like, wait, this. So right now, I'm copy and pasting, and because I can't find the admin dashboard, the dashboard. Wow, and now we've got all the analytics. So you got the total thoughts, you got the groups, you got the unique tags. There's an issue that I have this right now. We can go onto the voice integration, we can go into making it more beautiful, we can go into security. But right now the issue that is that we have the tags and we have groups separated. Right now I want the tags to be auto tag unless you want to change it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss that with ChatGPT so I can turn it into a prompt so we can refine it further, and then after that we can put that in, and once we finish that we can go on to making that and the voice integration and then making it more beautiful. And also I'm thinking of turning it into a mobile app after as well, see if I can. I don't know if it's going to be a lot more difficult because I didn't start by mentioning that I want the mobile app. Right now we're just gonna go with the motion. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste all of this onto ChatGPT and see what it says. So right now I have a bit of an issue, and the issue is that the AI is not tagging, and there's groups. So I want the groups and the tagging to be the same, so it automatically tags it for you. So the groups and the tags is one thing rather than separate. So it will automatically tag it for you. But if you want to change the name of the tag, you can, rather than just groups, so it automatically sections it off for you based on what you've spoken about. I'd rather have it like that. So what I did was I copy and pasted everything that I wanted and turned it into a prompt for Cursor to use. I want to input this into Cursor. Can you turn this into a prompt about what we just talked about, so I can put it back into Cursor and let it know what's happening and what I want to do next. Remember, at every step, I'm I'm putting it into ChatGPT to review what I've just done, and then turning it into a prompt to put back into Cursor so that I can get the best possible output. It's what I do every single step, just to make sure I get the best output every single time. It's just something that I do that I don't know if I figured out if other people do as well, but it's just the best way to use AI for me because the prompts are what make the product. Okay, now let's have a chat with ChatGPT and see what I should go on to do next. What should I do next? Should I put in the voice integration because now it's working, or should I think about fixing the app flow because it doesn't look good and it's not really how I'd like it for it to be like swayed out? Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna ask Cursor to explain what we've done so far, explain the app flow, and explain everything, so I can put it into ChatGPT and customize how I would like for it to look. So right now, what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to ask Cursor to tell me what we've done so far and give me just a comprehensive outlook of what my product actually looks like, the actual app looks like, so that I can put it back into ChatGPT to customize how I'd like for it to look and how I'd like the changes to be, so I can get how like the perfect, not really the perfect, cause you know how it is. There's not really a perfect product, but that's what I plan to do for right now. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, but I'm not really liking how the app looks and the way that it actually functions. I would like for the actual thoughts to be grouped up in the tags, so then you go into the tags to see the thoughts within the tags, so the conversations. There's also no titles for the conversations. There's no sort of brief descriptions. There's no custom tagging option. There's quite a few features that we are missing, but this is what we've got so far. Okay, and for the brief descriptions and titles and whatnot, I want you to auto do them using the AI based on what was said, but there should be an option to change it, but to edit, for example. And then after that, we'll go on to what we need to do next and turn this into a cursor prompt so that I can put back into cursor to put back into cursor. I want the thoughts to be sort of like card-like, so there'll be a card for the group, and then like a summarization of what the group is about, and then you click on the group, and then it will take it into some more cards, and within those groups slash tags, you can see the conversations for each one of those tags, and then from there, inside and on the cards, it will say the title and the description, as well as like the purple tags. So the purple grouping. So pull that up, please. I'd like to give that a try. That's turn it into a prompt that I can put into Cursor, so it just further explains what I want it to look like. Okay, now let's give it a look. When I'm testing, these are all coming up as different tags. So one of them is project, the other is YouTube, another is motivation, then procrastination, then AI. These are all different tags. Uh, just let me know what the issue is, or they're not really, they're making completely custom tags rather than having correlation between them. How can I make them correlate more so they can end up in, I mean, projects that are similar, so they can end up in the same group. Okay, now let's give another test. Now let's take a look at what we have right now. So we have the AI group, we got productivity, go back to groups, creativity just one. Hey, this is not too bad. This is not too bad. Okay, so what have we completed today? I'll take you through what we've done, but what we have completed is we've got the AI tagging working, we've got the AI input working, we've got the thoughts page working, we've got the dashboard working, we've got the AI tagging working, we've got grouped up, even the card layout we've got working. We've got pretty much the absolute bare bones and the skeleton of the app working. What remains? We've got the voice integration remaining, and we've got the security, as well as just polishing the website and making it look better. Right now we've just got AI generated work, so it's just giving us what looks most common, and it's not really app worthy. Once the next episode, we should be making it app worthy. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough of what the website is actually like. So here it is. So let's have some prompts. Let's copy and paste this prompt in. We'll paste that. Cool. So here it saved it as the AI. We can go to view all thoughts. We can go under AI, and what we can do here is that it's already doing a description for you as well as titling it for you. So right here I can click it and change it to whatever I want to, but that's not what we really need right now. But look at this. Right now it's not in the best format. I can obviously fix the format, but look at what we've got so far. It's actually amazing. Completely done with AI. Look at how much we've got done today. Let's go into the dashboard, and here we've got 15 total thoughts, 8 groups, unique tags. We haven't done anything over here for, actually look, yeah, we can make this look a lot more presentable, but I'm quite happy with what we've got done today.